Our next stop of the day finds us at the Major General John C. Fremont U.S. Army and its Expedition Marker, where in 1848, for about a week, Fremont and his army, well, it wasn't really like an army, it was more of an expedition of exploring, camped here on his way to Sonoma for the Bear Flag Revolt and all that stuff, when our state was really a country before we sucked it up and joined the Union on September 9th of 1850, which all of you should know that, who grew up in California and still live there. If you don't live in California anymore, maybe you should not have it to memory. Here's some more of the buttes. Not the bigger part of the buttes. It's about a 20 to 4. It's a beautiful day. We have 243 minutes worth of time left on our chip. Now I thought that these 16 gig chips only lasted 2 hours, but they seem to last more in this camera and the Samsung I have. So we're gonna get a lot of time in. There's a cat out here that Chico just wants to go have a piece of. I think these rural feral cats will chew him a new one. But he doesn't think so. He's a brave dog. Where's my dog?
Chico, where's Joe?
Chico! Where's my baby? Nah, he's too interested in the cat. So we'll press on here in a second and see what's next. Right?
Correct.
Here's an entirely different look of the buttes from the north. We're still on the Butte Scenic Highway, or Scenic Road, or Scenic whatever it is. It's about 4 o'clock. Marie just said, Joe, leave me on the side of the road. So we're going to have that conversation right now.
No, you were going to drop me off and leave me on the side of the road.
Now, who tells you that?
You did?
No.
You just had a conversation with how you were just so much better than I was.
I didn't say that. Now you're putting gravy on it.
What kind of gravy? Beef gravy?
Gravy.
Yum.
Oh my
Beef
God.
gravy.
Listen to this abuse I have to take. Anyway.
She told me I was full of manure.
I told her she was full of something. Now, I'm not quite sure what, but she's full of something. So we're out for a drive. 2 weeks from tomorrow, we start our journey. We're kind of getting things wrapped up with the health insurance and the pension and stuff like that, so we're good to go. But we're leaving, and that's just how it is. So we will see you at the next stop, wherever that is, because we still have lots of stuff to sightsee. Yeah. Our next stop finds us on the Sutter Butte Scenic Route at South Butte Road and West Butte Road in Sutter County. It's about 3:15. This is called Long Bridge. I saw it on a map yesterday or 2 days ago. This is over the Sutter bypass, the weir. And what it is, excuse me, when it rains a lot out here in the winter and in the spring and snow melt and stuff, when the river gets too high, they open up the floodgates and the river flows through the bypass. There's one right here, the Sutter bypass, and there's one just west of Sacramento called the YOLO bypass, that in fact we drove over on Interstate 5 between Sacramento Airport and Woodland, California. It's a beautiful day in January, and my God. It's a good thing we're not going to be here in the summer when there's water rationing and everything, because these people are going to be in real trouble for being able to turn on their faucets. We'll be in the Midwest. Marie and I and Chico, the dog. Here's a nice little farm right here, a little ranch. They got their own windmill. Now we're going to get a look at the buttes. The Sutter Buttes are the world's smallest mountain range. They're privately owned. The native tribes thought they were holy places until the white man came and stole the land, but that's another story. So we're going to drive on the Sutter Butte Scenic Route and take a few more pictures of the buttes. Drive around up here. Take a little scenic drive. We got errands to run the rest of the week, so. And then 2 weeks from tomorrow, we start our journey. Our rest of our life journey.
Absolutely.
Right, boss?
Absolutely, babe.
Where are we going?
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara for 5 days. It's some really ritzy resort that we paid half price for 6 months ago. So we're going to get our 5 days in.
Yes, we are.
And then we're going to go to Paso Robles. And then we're going to go to Patterson. And then we're going to go to Pleasanton for Valerie's wedding.
And then off to Death Valley.
And then off to Bakersfield. And then Death Valley. So we'll see what's next. Our next stop finds us in Biggs, which is west of 99 and south of Chico in Butte County. If I said I was in Butte County at the Buttes, I was wrong. That was in Sutter County. I made a mistake if I said it wrong. I didn't go back and look. So anyway, here's a pretty charming Victorian called the Victorian Rose. They do weddings and stuff here. Sun's starting to set. It's about 4:45. We're a ways from Flag City, so we're going to eat in a little while and then drive home and listen to the Sirius. I love that Sirius. I don't get enough of it. I had it turned on in Marie's car about 2 drives ago, so we don't have to screw around with the hookups or the adapter or any of that stuff. It's just on, and it's enjoyable. So we'll see what's next. This is probably our last check-in of the day. It's about 20 to 6 and the sun's setting, and we're in Colusa. We're north in Colusa at the casino, where we're going to go get a little something to eat. We're going to check out the food. We may even play a little blackjack, or I haven't been here in a while. It was a lifetime ago. It was in a last life. So there's the front entrance. There's a bus out in front. They have a lodge and a hotel, but they don't have RV sites, which these places are dropping the ball. We were just at the state campground, and they're not really big enough for what we're driving, and they have no electricity. So all they have to do is to throw up about 25 or 30 sites here, and people would come, and they'd be happy. But we're gonna be happy here in a second, aren't we? Eating, feeding our face,
and see what there is to see.
Maybe playing a slot machine handle.
Just having a good time.
There you go.
So life's all about a good time.
we'll check in maybe later or maybe tomorrow or maybe for our next trip. We'll see.
Jim once talked into an entire country.
We've got Jim Norton on the Sirius. I'd rather hear music, but sometimes he plays some stuff you don't hear every day on the radio. He likes to play Y&T and Van Halen, stuff you don't always hear. So we ate at the Calusa Casino. The food was pretty good. We ate at the buffet. I'm still in their database in the Players Club, so we got 10% off or 20% off. So we got 20% off at dinner, and that worked out well. And then we went and played a little blackjack, a little shoe dealt blackjack. I bought in for 100 and cashed out for 60, so I took a little beating right in the end, and I was done. So I tipped our dealer, Sam, $6. I had got 3 blackjacks that they paid 3 to 2 on. A lot of these clubs are starting to pay even money on the blackjacks now. And you can also double down on any 2 cards. So I doubled down on a 9 and 1, and I was pretty happy about that. So, of course, I doubled down on 10 and 11 a couple times and took a beating. So, anyway, this is our last check-in for the day, unless we see something spectacular. But it's about 7 o'clock, and we're cruising back to Flag City, home sweet home for 2 more weeks. See ya.